The contestants were split between Goys and Israelites, with Quebblecop being the first to join the Goys team. Afterwards, Billie Eilish decided that Sweetie Fox was going to join the Israelites so she could have free Sweetie Fox yams for life. Sabrina Carpenter was next to join the Goys, but Melanie Martinez wasn't very happy about that, and thought she was the one who stole her Blue Archive hard drive. She very kindly asked James Charles to retrieve her Blue Archive hard drive, but he was already getting really pissed with her. Nick Fuentes then started bullying Kamala Harris because she was LARPing being an Israelite, until she was Charlie Kirk. Natalie Reynolds let Jenny from Blackpink join because she liked to LARP culture and thought K-pop was traditional South Korean music. Meanwhile, Sweetie Fox was crushing on Bonnie Blue and let her join her team. Jenny wanted James Charles to join the Goys, but when Nick Fuentes pointed that out, she confessed her love for Candy Rooks and her tuck cheese. After Jake Paul joined the Israelites, James Charles was pissed at Jenny for rejecting him. Bonnie Blue invited fibs, but Billie Eilish got upset because the majority of her fan base was depressed 14-year-olds. Candy Rooks let herself into the Goys team because she was actually Jenny's secret admirer and had a crush on her. Unfortunately, the Israelites ran into a problem. They were stuck with having to choose very annoying and useless Goys, that being Melanie Martinez, Logan Paul, Nick Fuentes, Tofia Chu, Mina Dragonfruit, Quell, and Cherry the Ranter. After an intense thinking moment, Billie thought Logan Paul was the least problematic out of everyone, so he was officially declared Israelite. The Goys chose Mina Dragonfruit on their team, since Senis Tex was also secretly crushing on her. After Nick Fuentes was chosen to be an Israelite, Senis Tex was secretly crushing on Melanie Martinez more than Mina Dragonfruit, so he decided to invite her to be a Goy. Candy Rooks got jealous because he was making the decision with Jenny, so she decided to bust a move and perform her mating dance. Obviously, the Goys team stunk because of Candy Rooks' tuck cheese every time she spread her legs, so Mina Dragonfruit told her to stop. Nick Fuentes, being the annoying dork he was, invited Tofia Chu into the Israelites team. Natalie Reynolds then realized she could make a shit ton of money from Quell suing the Israelites team, so Quell was instantly let into the Goys. Billie threw up after sniffing Cherry the Ranter's rancid Goy smell. Big Daddy Yahoo was finally able to declare everyone in Natalie Reynolds' team a Goy, and everyone in Billie Eilish's team an Israelite. The first team challenge was to cross through the entirety of the Tel Aviv district until the winning team reached the finish line. Because Goys were so useless, the Goys team was only arguing like little homophobic 12-year-olds over Pride Month. As the Goys were talking about a plan to steal some Sweetie Fox yams from the Israelites, Mina Dragonfruit suggested that they generate them instead, to which they ignored her plan. Eventually, James Charles got tired of her uselessness and chucked her fat-ass lips into the Goy piss from the previous challenge. Quell then sued the living shit out of his lazy influencer fat ass. Meanwhile, by surprise, the Israelites were actually doing something about the challenge and decided to build a boat for treasure in order to cross the Tel Aviv district. The Goys, on the other hand, were building an AI data center to generate a boat instead of just building a boat. And when they realized it didn't work for shit, the Goys just used the useless piece of junk as the boat. Nick Fuentes and Billie Eilish realized that the Israelites also built a useless piece of junk too out of cardboard, which was most likely going to sink, so they took out their anger on the Israelites. Natalie Reynolds, Quebblecop, and Candy Rooks didn't give a flying shit that Senis Tex, Jenny, and Sabrina Carpenter were drowning in the Goy piss. Meanwhile, in the magic Israelite cardboard box, Bonnie Blue was getting baptized by the TikTok Christian homophobic pastor with holy Goy piss, which was Nick Fuentes. Afterwards, Pastor Nick got his ass beat by the withered lesbian mother of three. Sweetie Fox was devastated because the chaos ruined her Pornhub live stream. As Natalie Reynolds was watching Sweetie Fox's live stream and spamming some W's and sending gifts in the chat, she was speeding at 27 to 63 miles per hour, and boom. She slammed the pedal so hard that when she took her foot off, the AI data center couldn't stop. As she could no longer brake, Natalie Reynolds drove the AI data center past the finish line, meaning they were now headed for the Netanya district. Because of the severe clash, the Israelites' cardboard box was very likely to sink and everyone in it was going to drown, as it was already starting to break. Tofia Chu already fell into the water. As Jake Paul and Bonnie Blue were already drowning, the box split into 3 soggy pieces of shit in the Goy piss. Sweetie Fox asked Bonnie Blue what her total donation money was, which was 5 Rose toys worth of money. Everyone left behind in the mess decided to use Tofia Chu as a raft since she was so wide. After the grand crash, Natalie Reynolds, Candy Rooks, and Quebblecop realized they were supposed to break the ribbon at the finish line in order for their win to count. The race to break the ribbon first was so intense, Kamala Harris got Charlie Kirked in the process. As the race got more and more intense between the Goys and the Israelites, Quebblecop dragged his own teammates down in order to be the first to break the ribbon. Quebblecop's initial plan failed, and it was actually Billie Eilish who ended up breaking the ribbon with her massive ego, meaning the Big Daddy Yahoo put up the shitty Goys up for elimination.